Well, welcome to another vlog, everyone. Today we are hanging out and meal planning. I need to go to the grocery store here very, very soon. But first, I like to take a second to meal plan. I actually usually do this on the weekend, but the day I'm filming this is on a Monday. You know how weekends can be. Everything gets shuffled around. You end up having an open weekend where you have no plans, and then you end up with plans and this, that, and the other. Long story short, we actually did have a very nice, relaxing weekend, but we ended up getting some home projects done. So meal planning got pushed. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna go to the grocery store. I'm gonna take you along with me through this whole process for funsies. I hope you're here. So there is one meal I know we wanna make this week, and then I was wanting to look up a new quick slow cooker meal, one of those dump and go meals. We try to make one slow cooker or crock pot meal a week just because it makes life so much easier. And I've definitely found some favorites over the years that I've shared with you guys, but I wanted to find something fresh, something new. Slow cooker dump and go recipes. So of course, any recipe I chat about, I'll try to link below if I can. These lists of like 55 dump and go slow cooker recipes, it's so many. I'm like, no. I want like the top 5. Like 55 is too many because I don't know how good these are. You know what I mean? So I'm avoiding the long lists. Every once in a while I'll scroll through them. Sometimes I'll go on YouTube and watch people. Sometimes I end up on like a subreddit. It's subreddit slash a slow cooking subreddit. There you go. Truly minimal dump and forget crock pot recipes. Okay, this is an interesting one. Packet of dry ranch dressing, a jar of pesto and chicken breast, low for 4 hours, shred it and you're done. It's really good on sandwiches, with mashed potatoes, with chips, etc. Here's one, lemon pesto chicken. Recently I tried chicken pot pie soup and it was pretty good. I can link that recipe below. That was probably my most recent new recipe to try, you know what I mean? This one calls for basically the same thing, but without the ranch dressing. So, or not ranch dressing, like a ranch packet. So chicken breast, chicken broth, freshly squeezed lemon juice, pesto, and salt and pepper. But what do you serve it with? No, hold on. Slow cooker creamy pesto chicken pasta. That sounds good. I'm in the mood for pesto, I guess. I don't know, guys. What do we feel like? I'm gonna do a little recon. I'll come back. You gotta love the internet sometimes. So I think I am gonna do that recipe of just dry ranch dressing, jar of pesto, and chicken breast. But I was like, okay, you shred it, and then what? Like, I guess I could serve it over rice. I'm like, well, that doesn't really sound good. Then someone said I cooked it with Orzo, and I'm like, that sounds awesome. So I think I'm gonna do that. It sounds incredibly simple, and a lot of people were responding back saying they tried it and it was unexpectedly delicious, and I mean, come on. So we are gonna do, I need to actually write down the recipe. So dry ranch dressing, we might have a packet of that now that I'm thinking about it. Pesto, we actually might have a jar of pesto too, but if we do, I should check the date, because you know. Chicken breast, I need to check in our freezer. We'll usually get like a thing of chicken breast at Costco that will last us for a while. I will say though, we typically will buy what we call nicer chicken for like if we're having chicken breast as like the main thing, like a chicken breast. We'll try to buy one that's not one that we've already frozen. I don't know, I mean, you know, we do it either way, but I feel like sometimes it tastes a little bit better. Finding high quality chicken is like so hard because there's so much mumbo jumbo and words on the label that don't mean anything to like wade through. So anyway, but yeah, so that is definitely going. What do we call this? You know, what do we call this recipe? Pesto ranch chicken orzo. It's just saying all of the ingredients. I like it. Pesto ranch chicken orzo. I promise I will make this week and I will vlog it in the next video so that we can see if it's actually good. I'll let you know. I'm glad to be the guinea pig. Okay. Oh, I better write down low for 4 hours and shred. I would have to look up, like, do I add the orzo? I'd probably have to add some like liquid, like maybe chicken broth to cook the orzo, maybe like the last hour. I'll have to figure that out. Okay, cool. So that's a really good one. Hold on, I'm out of, by the way, these papers. Oh, no, I do still have a couple more. This is a like thing we got as a gift back when I was teaching, and it was like a pack of these little notepads with our name on it. And I've worked my way almost through all of them. And I'm like, oh, it's kind of sad. It's like the end of an era. I think I have one more. Okay, so this is gonna be my official meal plan. So we've got our pesto ranch chicken orzo. That is a ridiculous name, I love it. The other meal I know I wanna do is boba tea. I don't know if I said it right. I will always question it. It is a Disney recipe, and it's what I want. My birthday is in a couple days from the day I'm filming this, and by the time you're seeing it, it has passed, but it is one of my favorite meals, and we don't make it often anymore. We used to make it all the time. Some of you true blue people are like, oh my gosh. It is this eggy meat dish that's meant for like a dinner. Let me see, there we go. They make it at Animal Kingdom Lodge, so I think it's an African dish if I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. Introduces diners to the flavors of Africa. It's kind of like a spiced meatloaf baked with an egg-based topping. You guys, it is so delicious if you are into that kind of thing. It's one of those things that I will crave randomly because it's got like cinnamon and curry, but then it calls for ground lamb or beef. We usually do ground beef. I think we've done it with ground turkey as well. But you put a little bit of bread in there, heavy cream, sugar, almonds, raisins, and then some eggs and milk. You bake it. It is so good. So that is one we're making because that was my request for my birthday. What else? We've got our slow cooker meal. We've got my birthday meal. Two of my favorite cookbooks I know a lot of you guys know if you can still get your hands on. Everyday Dinners is one I've used a ton. Some of my favorite recipes are from here. They're simple. They're actually delicious. And then Skillet Meals was like my true blue before that one. I think you can still get this on Amazon. It's been a little bit harder to find, but these are all one pan meals. Again, we found some favorites on here for sure, or in here. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I find anything that looks good to me. Yeah, like loaded cheeseburger skillet pizza. Oh, a skillet pizza, interesting. I'm not really looking for pizza right now. Tyler, did you wanna do steak again? You were talking about how you were craving steak, although we try not to do all meat, so I'm like, all right, we got chicken in that one. There's gonna be meat in the boba tea. So maybe we do steak like the next week. So I know I've talked about this before, but one of the things we try to keep in mind too is like, not just like meat and things like that, but just varying our diet. The one surefire way we've realized that we can make sure we're getting more like beans or legumes in our life or whatever is by what we plan to make for dinner, because whatever we make for dinner, those leftovers are our lunches. And so that ends up making up a big chunk of the food that we're consuming, other than like, you know, snacks and other lunches we end up making, but you know what I mean. So in that way, that's why we're kind of conscious of like, okay, well, let's make a dish that's got some chickpeas in it or white beans or whatever. So then we know throughout the week we're getting some legumes in our diet, things like that. So just a little tip. I feel like it's obvious, like a lot of you guys are like, duh, Jess, but sometimes it's nice to hear like, it really does matter what you cook for dinner, because that is, especially if you're a leftover family like we are, I will double a recipe to have leftovers because it makes lunchtime so much easier. So that being said, I'm trying to think of what else. We had this chickpea pot pie that we made once, or a couple times. I think it's in this Skillet Meals book, and it was pretty good. It wasn't like best thing I've ever had, but it was good enough that we were like eating on it. And again, it's a nice way to get some more legumes. So I might look into where that is. Vegetarian, I guess it'd be in the vegetarian one, I don't know. I just looked at the number and then forgot it immediately. 212. Our brains amaze me because we can stare right at something and not at all compute what you know what I mean? Okay, yeah, this was a favorite of ours for a long time. We've been taking a break because we made this for so many years. Literally last night I made chickpea stew. I can link below. This can be a recipe treasure trove, okay? Chickpea stew that is really, really healthy and so delicious. And you don't even have to double the recipe because you will have leftovers, I guess depending on your family size. Super healthy and actually delicious, especially if you put a little bit of sour cream in them. Anyway, okay, a lot of pasta. I'm looking for, maybe it's not in this. I'm wondering from you guys, what recipes, what are you making this week for dinner? You know, sorry, I didn't realize how low it was. These are all like holiday recipes that were just like thrown in our little cabinet that I need to actually organize back into our binder. Yeah, there's the chickpea stew we made last night. We also last week made egg roll in a bowl that was really, really good. I'm not gonna organize these in right now. I just want to get them out of the way. So I'm just gonna kind of put them in here. That's you too, buddy. I want to look for the chickpea pot pie. I cannot figure out where it was from. Ooh, no, we'll already be doing something with egg. Ooh, no, I'm just getting hungry. There it is, chickpea pot pie. So it calls for white onion, garlic, carrots, corn, celery, and peas. Yeah, okay, that's what it was. I was like, why was it easy though? It's because you just use puff pastry dough instead of making it, because obviously that would take a lot longer. And I don't think you put like a crust underneath it. I think it's just on the top, which is that always true for a pot pie now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm kind of thinking we do that because it's something a little bit different And we love chickpeas and we love pot pie. It's a good combo. And I mean, it's been years since I've tried that. So let's do it. Oh, that's right. We ended up adding a ton of spice. Coriander, ginger, garlic powder, onion powder, Italian seasoning. That's what it was. It was really, the ingredients were good together, but it needed a more flavor. So we were just kicking it up a notch with all of this. And then that's how we got it good. That's right. So, okay. Then I think we do like a fish meal, so easy, or chickpea pot pie. And then we just bought mahi mahi at Costco. So I think we'll do just a simple meal where we can just bake or pan fry the mahi mahi and then do sweet potatoes and a veggie. Sweet potatoes are definitely a staple. And you know what? We have 2 large sweet potatoes we need to use, so that's kind of perfect. Let's do cauliflower with it. We're on a cauliflower kick. All right, I think that's good. So I need to add these ingredients to our list, and then we got to get out of here and get these groceries bought. So thank you for helping me meal plan. Cheers, friend. All right, I've got my little beret on. Remember these? It's like a winter one. I've actually had this for years and years. It can look really cute if your hair is placed properly, but if it's not, I feel like it looks dumb. But it is 11 degrees outside. The wind chill is much lower. It is very, very cold. So I'm gonna run in. So we're going to 2 stores today. We're gonna go to Aldi first, get as much as I can get on my list. And then those things that I can't find at Aldi, I'm gonna go to Meijer, my favorite store. Which is not terribly far from here, which is nice. There's also a Barnes & Noble like right there. And I'm like, no. I don't have the time, but I really want to go in and just walk through the books. But maybe I'll do that sometime in the next week or so. The kids like going there too, because they have an awesome kids section. So maybe we'll make it like a little family outing later this week. I'm needing, I have a fever and the only prescription is a bookstore. I just realized I forgot. Well, I've got my Aldi quarter. Forgot my bags. So I'm gonna have to pay for bags here. Always disappointed in myself when I forget them. We made it inside. I feel like Aldi's baked goods section is always really good. We don't really need any bread stuffs this trip that I can think of. But so far we've got, I swapped out the cauliflower I was gonna do for that dinner with Brussels sprouts because they had these and they looked good. And then raspberries, because these are, I love these, but Felicity loves these too. So we'll eat those in like a day, 2 days. I'm sorry. They got chomps here. That's awesome. $6.97 for 6 of the little ones. I think you can get a better deal actually on these for the full size if you were to break it down at Costco, which I was so excited to see Costco selling those too. I'm just gonna do the haul as we go instead of doing the haul at home, because by the time I finally get home, this food is definitely gonna need to be put away. Although I say that, and I guess it's like 10 degrees outside, it'd probably be fine. But I'm gonna just try to show you as I go versus like a big sit down thing at home. Does that make sense? People are all looking at me weird that I'm vlogging. Okay. All right, I'm getting some eggs. They don't have the kind I was hoping for, so I don't know. Got some milk, got some half and half, some heavy cream we need for a recipe. Okay, I don't get these every time, but I really do like them for like a little mid-afternoon snack, so I might just get one of these. This is pepper jack, honey roasted peanuts. They also have, that one's got like dried cranberries in it. Might go that route. Sour cream. Never gotten the strawberry cream cheese spread, but I thought the girls might get a kick out of it. We're gonna try that. A little thing of hot dogs and some eggs, I think I mentioned. I always appreciate these kinds of things in the store. We don't buy them often, but I love the idea of it, that it's like already done. You just cook it and it's already got some flavor going on. You know what I mean? I literally never go in the same order twice at Aldi. It's just chaos. Look at this weekly planner. I love it. Each week you get like different days. It's actually really nice. Okay, so I picked up some things for the girls for Valentine's Day. These were like $3. They had different ones, but honestly, we're at the age where they just have to get the same thing. And then these little M&M hearts. I thought that'd just be cute. So I can check that off the list. So cute. The only other thing I might add as like a little thing is like a book for each of them. But I love this because I'm spending like under $10 each, nothing crazy, but just a sweet little thing on Valentine's Day to give them. Anyhow, okay, some other things. Grab some corn for the recipe, some cheese slices. These individual hummus cups are amazing for lunches for Genevieve. Some ground beef, some vegetable broth, Needed garlic and onions, needed apples. Trying to think. Oh, I also grabbed these and some avocado. It's like overkill on the cheese. They are definitely going through a cheese phase, and these are awesome. Totally awesome. I could definitely buy a block for slightly cheaper and cut them up, but it's sometimes the convenience is worth it. Best deal in town. I say it every time on these. I'll even give these, even Genevieve will sometimes eat these kinds of things because there's all kinds of stuff in them and she still likes them. I'm like, please, I don't care. It's like a little multivitamin in a in a pouch. I'm pretty much done. I've gone through all the aisles. I need to do one more quick glance through my list. There's gonna be a lot I still need to get at Meijer, so it just is what it is. Usually I feel like I can get more of my list checked off here, so I'm gonna go through and see because I feel like I missed a couple things. 103, not bad. Two bags, not bad. Dude, that cold is no joke. It is no joke. I know there's a chance that schools will be canceled throughout the week as it gets colder and colder, and even middle of the day, the hottest part of the day, you know. Oh my gosh, like wow. So heading to Meijer, thinking about getting a warm coffee to warm me up. Honestly, if I do it, I think I'm just gonna get like a half calf because it is like 2 p.m. But off we go. 103 bucks there. That's not bad at all. I feel like generally at Aldi, we don't spend above 150. It ends up being somewhere in there. But what's crazy is then I will go to literally any other store and it will be the same amount for so much less food. Like, I love Aldi so much. So we are actually going to see Tyler's mama tonight with the girls, and we're just gonna pick up dinner and have dinner together so that no one had to cook. But I was thinking maybe I'll pick out, I'm in the bakery section, a sweet treat for all of us to share. So I'm kind of perusing, trying to find something that the kids would like too, because like I want to get lemon bars because I know the 3 adults would love it, but the kids, I mean, I feel like Lissy would like it. I don't know. Anyway, there's also only 4 lemon bars, so that just wouldn't work. Okay, this is like $5.99. I feel like the girls might like this. I know we will. Okay, I'm swerving because I know Tyler would be so mad if I told him I was gonna get lemon squares and then didn't, because it's his favorite. So I think we're just gonna get a little thing of brownies. I know the girls will like lemon squares. That'll be nice. So I'm gonna put this one back, even though this looks so good too. Okay, I'm changing my mind again. Doesn't this look good also? I don't know, you guys. Somebody help me pick. I gotta get out of this area now. I'm obviously way too hungry to be here. All right, we're doing this. Final answer. Okay, that's it. Oh my gosh, they finally have it. So this one has a little bit of sweetness to it. I want it just as it is. This makes me so happy. It's the same price, I guess, as the other ones. I was hoping they'd be like on sale, but either way, gonna get one. All right, checking some things off. So we've got Orzo, cottage cheese. We were out of cocoa aminos, which is like a soy sauce substitute. I really like mayo, soup for the kids for a random lunch. Tart cherry juice Tyler wanted to get and try. It can be really good for you. You'll see. And then also, again, quick little lunch. No judgment zone, okay? Genuine question for you though. Where do you find dry ranch packets? It wasn't near like the gravy, and I feel like I've had the same problem before and I can never figure it out. Also, where are the beans? I think they're need chickpeas. It is very odd to me that the beans are next to the toilet paper. Like, I never think to look. Also, that's actually very funny if you think about it. Okay, anyway. Looking for garbanzo beans / chickpeas. Where's the kind I usually get? I think it might be this brand, but it looks like they're out of garbanzo beans, which is fine. Found the ranch things. It's by the actual ranch. It makes sense. It was a happy accident that I stumbled upon it. Now I'm looking for pesto. I've gone down these same aisles like 3 times because I feel very scatterbrained. You ever, All right, we've tried quite a few of these pestos over the years, and obviously homemade. I know someone's gonna be like, homemade's better. Of course it is. But in the name of being quicker, tried that. This one's pretty good. But I've tried that too. I think I've tried that. I'm kind of intrigued by this one. Let's try it. All right, we needed some of the like kind of spray with flour for baking. And then what else did I grab? Oh, some cumin. We were totally out of for yesterday's recipe. Sorry, I can't focus. I'm sorry. What? All right, got some decaf whole beans. We were out. I usually buy mine from Thrive, but I forgot on the last order and we like need it tomorrow morning. And then this is Tyler's favorite. I don't like the extra because the extra has valerian and that genuinely gives me nightmares, which is insane to say, but it's true. Apparently it's a thing. Anyway, but he likes it with valerian, so got some of that. I don't drink it often, but every once in a while you get a hankering. So excited. Plus with the like nugget ice thing Tyler got me, that is gonna be fire. I'm in the crafty area and I'm getting some things for just doing some fun things. Gigi loves to just make things from her own imagination, which I love. She is so creative and artistic in that way. And so I figured I was gonna get these foam sheets anyway, because there have been a few things I've looked up that look fun to make with her, but then they have these little heart like stick-on things. So I'm just gonna let her have at it, but figured I would grab these. We might go to the Dollar Tree sometime soon together and she can just pick out some fun stuff to make Valentine's for some friends. But yeah, that'll be a nice little start, but we're just about done. I struck out on a few things we were looking for, like random things, not necessarily food, but I need to grab, I think, puff pastry dough and peas, and then we are done. Well, in a hilarious twist of events, I just got a text from Nana, who we're going to see tonight, Blue Nana, and she just sent a picture and was like, me and Gigi made a special treat for tonight. So I'm like, that is awesome. That is so sweet. So I'm going to put it back. How unreal, right? Like, just truly, I spent more time thinking about which one of those I wanted. Oh, by the way, my total here was 115, I think. So, like I said, less food for the same price. Boy, have I forgotten how good a Nutri-Grain bar is. I just mowed one because I'm starving, obviously. And it was so good. And I'm like, I forgot about these. Like, I mean, it's not like they're like a wildly healthy food, but they are good. That's all. Heading home with the groceries, gonna put them away, and then we've got a skedaddle to Nana's, but I hope you enjoyed coming along. I certainly enjoyed doing it with you guys. It made it way more fun for me. Let me know if you enjoy this style of video. I certainly enjoyed making it, so I would love to do this more often, like maybe once a month. I know I did one, if it wasn't last month, it was the month before, so I can link my most recent one if you're just kind of into this kind of content and you want to watch more. But I do hope you'll subscribe if you are not yet subscribed. It's free and it helps you find my videos more easily. It'll be in your feed more often if you are into this. I hope you are, but I love you all so much and I will see you in the next one. Sorry, I didn't want to smile because I feel like there's Nutri-Grain bar in my teeth. Bye guys.